What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. We're going to be starting off a quick little series here of some really cool Apple Watch Ultra accessories. And we kind of started that with the Nomad video that we just published a couple days ago with some straps and stuff like that. This video, we're going to be looking at some bling. Alright, so if you're interested in how to bling out your Apple Watch, and it doesn't even have to be the Ultra, this could be any version, I think all the way down to like 44 millimeters, if I remember right. And that is IGT, IceGiant. Okay, so went ahead and ordered this. I've been looking at it for a while and decided to pull the trigger and get it. And wouldn't it just be so happens right after I did it, Flossie Carter on the YouTubes did a video on it too. Fortunately, I had mine in because that Flossie effect happened and it sold out. So, you know, I'm going to have an affiliate link in the show notes, but yeah, it's probably going to be a little ways before it's back in stock. But I was very fortunate to get the 49 millimeter version for my Ultra before that happened. And I'm just now bringing it to video review because it just came. So what really surprised me was when I ordered it, it actually shipped from China. So I was like, oh boy, this is going to take a little while. It took a couple weeks. So it is a little slow in getting here. But it did make it, and I am happy for the most part. So it comes in this nice little box, comes in this nice little sack. So if you want to gift it, you can. It's like giving some jewelry. It's very, very nice. It's packaged, you know, in here. Little microfiber in there. You get a little microfiber cloth. All real nice presentation. Then you get the beautiful. And then this is just kind of a case, right? So it's an open backed, see, no straps, right? Open back, so bare back, and it's iced with Moissanite, okay? Which is, you know, there's like real diamonds, lab diamonds, Moissanite, cubic zirconia, so it's not super expensive. Okay, so that's the nice thing. Now I'm going to get out the bright light so you can actually see this baby glistening. Hopefully the camera's doing it some justice here. Trying not to let it. Look at that. Is that not got some sparkle? I mean, you got to say they did a great job with the Moissanite on this watch, on this little case here. I mean, that baby is just sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. I'm going to get it closer here. If I could get it, there we go. I mean, look at that. And I'm going to try to get it closer and get a little blingy light in there. You can see there. Well, that baby just sparkles. Super iced out looking, looks great. And everything works. So if you're wondering, you can see it's pretty tight. There's nothing holding it in here. If I didn't have the strap on here, it would come out. So the straps, once you get this in here and you put the straps on, they act as the piece to kind of keep it in this little housing here, right? Everything works on the phone. You can turn the knob, you can push the buttons. Now this is on the Ultra, so I don't know about the other series watches, like, you know, 7s and stuff like that, even down to like the 5. You know, everything works. All the, like the heart monitor, you know, blood pressure, all that kind of stuff works. It does not elevate it up enough, and that was one of my concerns. Is it raised it up to where you can see there's definitely a bezel here, a lip, so it's not sitting flush against my wrist, but it didn't impact anything. Didn't impact my buttons. This one is a little recessed, but I can get to it. Has a little hole here for a speaker, so it doesn't cover that up. Now let's talk about the only downside that I came across. Alright, You can see I've got a leather strap on here. Looks great. But I originally wanted to use this aluminum strap. And it a little bit, I couldn't get it to work. Alright. There seems to be, and it's not on every band, but some bands. I had another leather strap, wouldn't get it to work. This one here, this kind of sporty strap here, works. And what I mean by works is, once you get one side in, especially on these more less friendly bendable, you know, like there, that's about it, right? I don't know if it's because this is too much or the angle. It kind of, once you get it in, you cannot get it to where you can get the second strap or the piece in on that side. So not all bands, I'm going to go on record and say not all bands work. And maybe that's just with the Ultra. I don't know. I would think it would be pretty similar for others, because this band here works all the way down to like the 44 millimeters. So it's probably going to be the same, although the Apple Watch footprint I think is a little smaller, so it may not be a big thing. But on the Ultras, some bands will not install. And I've tried everything, it just won't work. And I don't want to force it. I feel like I'm going to bend it when I'm trying to get it in there. So just be cautious that the band you're going to get is going to work with this. And, you know, these seem a little thinner. And I start comparing which ones work, which ones don't. These here, these seem a little bit thinner than this footprint. Okay? See, this got a little more, this is real sharp. It's a kind of a better angle. This is fatter. This little fat piece here, if it's got the little fat piece there, you can see the difference. This prevents that installing correctly. And when I say this, I'll line them up, and you'll see there's some overlap that prevents it from installing. Not all bands have that, but I've run across several that do, even one from Apple. So, be careful on the band selection. The narrower, the smaller, the better on getting this to work with this case. Okay, that's my advice. Hopefully, the next iterations of Apple Watches don't make it to where you can't use this, right? You don't want to go out and spend $300 or whatever you're going to spend on it to only use it with the current version of Apple Watch you have, and then like the next version makes it obsolete. That would suck, because then you have this, you know, iced out Moissanite band that's worthless. So anyway, I'm going to put a link in the show notes. Hopefully these go back in stock. And, you know, this is early on in the video, so I'm going to tell you that today is like May 30th, 2023. So if you're watching this down the road, probably no issue. But hopefully it does, and you want to check it out. Click the link in the show notes. Go look at it. They have a different type. It comes with their own strap. You have to kind of install that. It's kind of a case that is a housing. It goes on the bottom and on the front of your Apple Watch. It doesn't have quite the bling that this one does. It's just on the top, which this one has it on the top and on the sides. That's one reason I went with this one, is because of the side bezel on this getting all iced out too, and I liked it. Now I did reach out to IceGiant and ask them if they could sell me a custom strap that is iced with the Moissanite to match this. So this is a white gold. They also have it in a yellow gold. This is gold, white gold plated. Let me say that. So you've got a white gold plated case, and then the Moissanite iced on it, and it is really beautiful. I gotta say, it does take your Apple Watch to the next level. It's definitely got some beautiful bling, and if you're looking to up your game, this is definitely a nice piece to add to your Apple Watch. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel, as always. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.